Hello everyone, especially grade 4. How are you today? I hope you all the best. Today we're going to talk about Unit 6, lessons 1 and 2, identifying factors of whole numbers, prime and composite numbers. Are you ready to study? Let's go. So now let's show the meaning of factor. Factor is a number multiplied by another to get the product. What does it mean? For example, 2 times 3 equals 6. So 2 is a factor, 3 is a factor, and 6 is a product. Got it? Another example. 4 by 5 equals 20. So 4 is a factor, 5 is a factor, 20 is a product. Got it? It means factors are numbers multiplying by each other to get the product. Got it? So let's solve an example. Find all factors of number 12. Yani find numbers if multiplied by each other get 12. 12 equals what? Let's remember 12 equals what? Equals 1 times 12. Got it? 1 times 12 equals 12. So 1 is a factor of 12. 12 is a factor of 12. Got it? That's only? No. Also 2 times 6 equals 12. So 2 is a factor of 12 and 6 is a factor of 12. Got it? So it's only? No. Also we have 3 times 4 equals 12. So 3 is a factor of 12. 4 is a factor of 12. Got it? So now, do you find any factors else for number 12? Or do you find numbers multiplied by each other get 12? No. So these numbers only factors of 12. So now, tell me factors of 12. Factors of 12 are starting with 1. So 1, the next 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 6, and then 12. Got it? These factors are factors of number 12. Okay? So now let's show 2 ways to show the factors. We have 2 ways to show factors. The first way, factor rainbow. The second one, factor T-chart. Okay? So by using the same number, 12. 12 has 6 factors or 3 pairs of factors. 3 pairs. The first pair, 1 times 12. The next one, 2 times 6 and 3 times 4. Got it? Rainbow with 3 pairs of factors. Let's show factor T-chart using the same number, like letter T. The first pair or the first 2 factors, 1 times 12, the next one 2 times 6 and 3 times 4. Okay, these 6 factors of 12 using 2 ways, factor rainbow and factor T-chart. Okay, now let's have a practice. Number 1, find all factors of the following. 8 equals what times what? Ask yourself, 8 equals 1 times what times 8? Okay, do you have any factors else? Yes, we have 2 times 4. Do you find any factors else? Ask yourself, 3 times any number get 8? No. 4, already we have 4 times 2, so cancel 4, 5 and so on. No, we don't have any factors else of number 8. So now write factors. Factors are 1, 2, 4 and 8. Okay, 1, 2, 4 and 8. Got it? Another example, 16 equals what? Starting with number 1. 1 times 16. Next, 2 times any number gets 16. Ask yourself. Yes, 2 times 8 equals 16. Okay, so now ask yourself, 3 times any number gets 16? 3 times any number? No. So ask yourself, 4 times any number gets 16? Yes, 4 times 4. Okay, so 4 times 4. So now tell me factors are 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and then 4 and 4. Write only 1, 4. Okay, don't repeat any number. Okay, and the last factor is 16. The factors are 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. Got it? Now let's show important notes. The first one, number 1 is a factor of all numbers. Each number has factor pair of 1 and itself. What does it mean? It means that 1 is a factor of all numbers. Why? Because multiplying 1 by any number gets the same number. 1 times 2 or 1 times 3 equals 3. The same number. 3 times 1 equals 3, and so on. So 1 is a factor of all number. This is the first note. The second note, 2 is a factor if the digit in the ones place is even number. What does it mean? It means in 2, number 2 is a factor if the digit in ones is even number. For example, like what? 52, which is the ones place? 2 in ones place. Even or odd? Can you remember? Even numbers? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 are even numbers. Got it? So 51, الones هنا even or odd? Even. So number 2 is a factor of 52. Another example, 94, which is the ones place? 4 in ones place. Even or odd? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. 4 is even number. Got it? So number 2 is a factor of 94 because ones place is even number. Okay, another example, 178, which is the ones place? 8 in ones place. So 8, even or odd? Even. So 178 has factor 2. Okay, يعني ال 2 هتكون برضو factor ل 178 because ones place is even number. Got it? The third one, number 3 is a number 3. Okay, is a factor if the sum of the digits is a number that divisible by 3. What does it mean? It means that number 3 is a factor if the sum of digits divisible by 3. For example, to understand 54, can you divide the sum of digits by 3? يعني 5 plus 4 equals what? 5 plus 4 equals 9. So, can you divide 9 by 3? Yes, equals 3. So, 3 is a factor of 54 because you can divide the sum of digits by 3. Okay, another example, 72. Add the digits. 7 plus 2. 7 plus 2 equals what? Equals 9. And you can divide 9 by 3 equals 3. يبقى 3 is a factor of 72 because 3 is a factor of sum of digits. Got it? Another example, 198. Add the digits. 1 plus 9 plus 8. 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 8 equals 18. Can you divide 18 by 3? Can? Yes, 18 by 3 equals 6. So 3 is a factor. 3 is a factor of 198 because 3 is a factor of digits or sum of digits you can divide by 3. Okay, for example, 41. Find the sum of digits. 4 plus 1 equals what? Equals 5. So 5, can you divide 5 by 3? يعني ينفع تقول 5 divided 3? No, equals what? It can't be. So 3 not factor for 41. Got it? The next note, 5 is a factor if the ones digit 0 or 5. It's very simple. 5 factor for what? For any number. It's ones place 0 or 5. Like 60. شايفين الones 0. The next one 75 ones 5. The next one 190 ones 0. So if the ones 0 or 5, so 5 is a factor for this number. Okay, the last note is the simplest one. Number 10 is a factor if the ones digit is 0. لو sorry مش 10, sorry. If the ones digit is 0. Got it? So 10 is a factor of any number. It's ones 0. For example, 50, 70, 340, 100, 3, أي number, it's ones 0. Got it? Let's have a practice. Determine if the given number has 2 as a factor, 5 as a factor, or 10 as a factor. Okay, the first number 70. Is 2 a factor of 70? Ask yourself. Ones is even or odd? 0 is even, so 2 must be a factor of 70. يبقى yes. Is 5 a factor? 5 is a factor for 70. Ask yourself. Ones place 0 or 5? Yes, 0, so 5 must be a factor. Is 10 a factor of 70? Yes, because ones is 0. Okay, so 10 is a factor. The next number 15. Is 2 a factor of 15? Ask yourself. Ones even or odd? 5 is odd, so 2 can't be factor of 15. Okay, is 5 factor of 15? Yes, because the ones is 5. Okay, so 5 is a factor of 15. The next number 10. 10 is a factor of 15? No, because ones is not 0. Okay, اتفقنا انه 10 factor for numbers that it's ones place 0. Okay, next number 26. Is 2 is a factor of 26? Look at the ones digit. 6 is even number, so 2 is a factor of 26. Okay, now 5 is a factor of 26. Ones digit is not 0 or 5, so 5 is not factor of 26. Okay, so 10 is a factor of 26? No, because 26 it's 1 is not 0. Okay, the last number 17. 2 is a factor of 17? No, because 1 is not even number. 7 is odd number. 5, so 2 is not factor. 5 is a factor of 17? No, because 1 is not 0 or 5, so 5 is not a factor. 10 is a factor of 17? Of course no, because 1 digit is not 0. Okay, now we have a new title, prime and composite number. What does it mean? What does it mean, prime number? Prime number is a whole number that has only 2 factors, one and itself. For example, number 5. Find the factors of 5. 1 times 5 get 5. So factors of 5 are 1 and 5. Can you find any factors else for number 5? No. 1 on itself. Only 1 on itself, so number 5 is a prime number. Another example. 7 equals what? Equals 1 times 7. So 1 and 7 are factors of 7. So can you find any factors else? No. Although 7 has only 2 factors, 1 on itself. So 7 is a prime number. Okay? But now, how about composite number? Composite number is a whole number that has more 2 factors. More 2 factors. Like what? Like 6. Because factors of 6 are 1 and 6, 2 and 3. 4 factors. Got it? We have important notes. All prime numbers are odd except 2. Why? Let's show. 2 is the only even prime number. All prime numbers are odd. كلهم odd except number 2. 2 is the only even prime number. Okay? Only number 2 is even for prime numbers. Okay? Although 2 is the smallest prime number. And 3 is the smallest odd prime number. Prime numbers starting with 2. 2 هي أول prime number معنا. Okay? And then 1 is neither prime nor composite because it has only one factor. Let's show the first prime numbers. Prime numbers between 1 and 30. The first prime number at all is 2. The next prime number 3. The next 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23 and 29. These are prime numbers between 1 and 30. يعني إيه؟ يعني 1 is not prime number nor composite number. Why? Because it has only one factor. Only one factor. So the first prime number is 2 because it has only 2 factors, 1 and 2. Got it? So the smallest and the first prime number is 2. The next one 3. The next one 5 because 4 has more 2 factors. And then after 5 6. 6 is not prime number because it has more factors. 7 has only 2 factors, 1 and 7. And 11, 13, 17, so on up to 29 is the last prime number, up to 30. More than 30, 31. Prime or not? Prime because it has only 2 factors, 1 and 31. Got it? And so on. But composite numbers has more factors. Got it? يعني كل النمبرز دي اللي احنا اتكلمنا عنها هي prime numbers between 1 and 30. Each number has only 2 factors. Okay? Now we have an exercise. Find all factors of 24. Start with 1. 1 times what equals 24? 1 times 24. Okay? The next 2. 2 times any number equals 24? Yes. 2 times 12. The next 3. 3 times any number equals 24? Yes. 3 times 8. 4. 4 times any number equals 24? Yes. 4 times 6. And so on. 5. 5 times any number equals 24. يعني 5 times any number equals 24? No. Okay, 6 times any number equals 24? Yes, 6 times 4. Already we have 4 times 6. Got it? So factors are 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. Okay? The next question, complete with factor or not factor. The first one, 7 is a factor of 14 or not factor of 14? Ask yourself. 7 times any number gets 14? Think and answer. 7 times 2 equals 14. Got it? So 7 is a factor. Okay? Letter B, 5 is a factor of 52 or not? Ask yourself. 5 is a factor if the ones digit is 0 or 5. Okay, so the ones digit here not 0 and not 5, so 5 not factor. Got it? The next one sorry, 2 is a factor of 100 or no? Ask yourself. 2 is a factor if the ones digit is even number. 0 is even number or not? Even, so 2 is a factor. D, 3 is a factor of 36 or not? 3, so the sum of digits must be divisible by 3. So 3 plus 6 equals 9. So you can divide 9 by 3. Yes, equals 3. So 3 is a factor of 36. E, 6 is a factor of 96. Can you multiply 6 by any number to get 96? Yes, 6 times 16 equals 96. So 6 is a factor of 96. How do you find this number? 6 times 16 equals 96. How do you find? By dividing. Divide 96 by 6 to find 16. Got it? The next one, letter F. 1 is a factor or not of 67. Let's remember, 1 is a factor of all numbers. Got it? Letter G. 4 is a factor or not for 88. Must be a factor. So 4 times 22 equals 88. Got it? H. 9 is a factor of 27 or not? Try to multiply 9 by 3 equals 27. So 9 is a factor. I. 19 is a factor of 19? Must be. 19 times 1 equals 19. So any number is a factor of itself. 8 is a factor of 40. Yes, 8 times 5 equals 40. So 8 is a factor. Got it? Choose the correct answer. 5 is a factor of which number? Search for ones 0 or 5. هنا احنا هندور على number يكون ال ones 0 or 5. Must be 50. 5 is a factor of 50. The next one, which number is a factor of 20? 6 or 10 or 30 or 40. Factor of 20 must be 10. 10 times 2 equals 20. Got it? The number 11 has how many factors for 11? 2 factors, 3 factors, 4 factors or 5 factors? Let's remember 11 is a prime or composite. It has 2 factors or more. 11 is a prime number, so it has only 2 factors. Got it? The next one, the number 32 has which number of factors? It means how many factors of 32. Start finding all factors of 32 starting with 1. 1 times 32 equals 32. 2 times 16 equals 32. 3 times what equals 32? 3 times nothing. So move to the next number. 4. 4 times 8 equals 32. 5 times what? 5 times nothing gets 32. So we have only 6 factors of 32. Got it? Which is a factor of every number? 1 is a factor of all numbers. Okay? Complete. Number 1 is the only even prime number. Which one is the only even? 2 is only even. The prime number has two different factors, which are A and A. Prime number has only two factors, 1 and itself. The two-digit prime number which is less than 13. Okay, prime and formed of two digits and less than 13. Which numbers are less than 13? And formed of two digits, 10, 11, 12. So 11 is the prime number. The prime numbers between 60 and 70. Okay, write all numbers between 60 and 70. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Got it? So 61 is a prime number. Yes, 61, because it has only two factors. Search for the timetable. Can you find 61? No. 62. 2 is even number, so 62 is a composite number. 63. Ask yourself, 63 is a prime number? Try to find in timetable. 7 times 9 equals 63. So 63 is a composite, not prime. Okay, then next one, 64. 8 times 8, 64. So it has more factors, more than two factors. 65. 65, it's ones place 5. So it has 5 as a factor. So it has more factors, okay? So it's not prime, it's composite number, okay? 66. Ones place is an even number. So it has more factors. 67 is a prime number. You can find it in timetable. Any numbers except 1 times itself. Okay, so 67 is a prime number. Okay, 68, 8 is an even number. So you can find more than two factors. 69, ones place is an even number? No. 0? No. 5? No. So try to add its digit. 6 plus 9 equals 15. 15 divisible by 3. So 69 is a composite number. Got it? So it has more factors. E. The number 37 has which number of factors, and it's a number. Okay, number 37 is a prime number, so it has only two factors. Prime, it is a prime number. Got it? The number 15 is a which number? Composite number. Okay, because it has how many factors for 15? Try to find the first factors. 1 times 15. Then 2 times any number gets 15? No. Move to the next. 3 times 5. And then 4 times any number gets 15? No. So it has only 4 factors. Got it? That we have finished our lesson today. I hope you've got it.